Hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings II, where we are playing some more of the Succession game as Scandinavia. It has just occurred to me that we have finished off the barony here, so we're going to go and start building some other things. We're going to start out with castle walls, which will allow us to get the castle town and we can go from there. So that's pretty cool. Those holdings are all done. We still need to build one more barony here, I would say. We build one there. And build a bunch of them here. Gastric Land's going to take a while to get up to scratch. How's the prestige buildings coming, by the way? Halfway done. Halfway done. Okay. We can get like 3 buildings done a year, so we should be able to pile our way through that pretty quickly. Betrothal, betrothal, rebel. No, no, no. Not interested. Thanks. How are the factions looking? Gavelkan Succession in Ireland is looking stronger and stronger, unfortunately. How are the laws looking? Can't change anything. We've already got agnatic, cognatic primogeniture. Oh dear. That's a lot of bad guys coming in. Let's go and deal with this first. No, we'll go that way. Go, go, go. No, damn it. Alright, we've been kicked out of Byzantium. Let's go to Bulgaria? Bulgaria. Because we can hit 3 of these. Okay, so 2,000 men there. 1,000. Okay, maybe not Bulgaria either. How about Georgia? So you're being raided yourself. That's a lot of bad guys there too. Crikey! That's all not going to be very useful. We can't go after the Byzantines. We could go after the Zayids. Let's go for southern Turkey, I guess. My scribes have provided me with the latest draft of my book. Upon reading it, I'm not convinced it's moving in the right direction. I could perhaps ask Jarl Karl of Berry for advice in the matter. If nothing else, he is likely to feel flattered about it. Yeah, I'll absolutely seek out his opinion. He knows his stuff. He definitely knows his stuff. No. So who's got the biggest garrisons? 800, 1,200, 1,100. So we need the biggest army to go there, second biggest to go there, and the smallest to go here. I suspect that this army is too small to do anything though. I'll have to go and merge with them. In fact, we could probably split you in half and divide you between these two. Yep. The Byzantines actually did a significant amount of damage to our army there. Kind of disappointing, actually. My liege, my mission in Sealand has so far been a success. So I think Denmark is on side enough that we can probably send the Chancellor to Norway? I know Norway doesn't particularly like us. Sweden really doesn't. Yeah, but the thing is, I kind of want to go after Sweden myself, for the Kingdom of Sweden. I can't believe someone gave Sweden away. Like, of all the places to give away, why Sweden? Why? This makes no sense. Oh, the Earl of Anjou. I thought you had a position on my council. Well, you definitely need to be sucked up to, so where are you based? Here. Okay, Chancellor. Let's go and improve diplomatic relations. That's the wrong place. No, it's not. That one's Berry. That one's Anjou. Okay, cool. Alright, so they do seem to be raising quite a few troops themselves. One thing I am wondering is whether I want to upgrade my siege equipment. We do a lot of raiding. I think that this makes sense to do. Also, it occurs to me that we are not building anything anymore. So we don't really have the money to build very much. Let's get the stables going. And that is pretty much all I can afford to do right now. Need to get this money in. Unfortunately, our enemies are definitely gathering in numbers around us, so it's going to be harder and harder to hold out in these raids. Grimir! Grimir, Grimir, Grimir. Grimir, Grimir the fighter. is. Although it's only 943, so this is still definitely Viking Age. It's late Viking Age. It's still Viking Age. In fact, it's not even that late. Like, 1000 AD would be late. Jumberland, blasted traitors. Crush, return home. And we need a new spy master. That is probably somebody I wish to import. So let's take a look at available spy masters. Borgvard? No, we're going to go with Boulder. Deceitful, gluttonous, lustful, patient, cynical, deceitful, slothful. Yeah. Bribe. And then invite to court. Yes. I always imagined I would be the first of us to go, but now I'm the one mourning the departure of my friend. Never again will I hear Alpatha's jolly laugh. She wouldn't want me to cry. Let's drink! I've probably already had one drink too many when I'm joined at the table by an equally intoxicated man. It takes me a few minutes to realise it surely must be Gorm. Gorm, my general, perhaps a new friend. Being good friends with your generals, it's probably a good idea. To the heroic Emperor Mordred. This guy knows how to flatter me. I like him already. Boulder. Just stay away from mistletoe, okay? And I wonder where the technology hotspot is these days. I'm going to assume it's Byzantium. No. It's not. It's Saxony. Or Rome. I'm seeing a lot of technology here in Hustvala. So we'll go to... Well... No, we'll spy on them. This is fine. Pissing off your friends. It's fine, everything's fine. Sigvard's finished the education in diplomacy. It seems he's learned all the basic skills required. That's nice. Well done. And Gastric Tribe needs a new building thing. Let's go for the training grounds 4. And we can afford some more stuff. Let's make sure that Stockholm, at the very least, is always building something. You can get the militia. No, stables. Because I think if we can get the stables high enough level, then we will start to get heavy cavalry. And what we need are Viking knights. Viking raiding knights. There you go. Father, father, calls to Worcester, pulling my arm, pleading to play with her. Fine, what is it? I've become kind. Spirits are high at the lodge tonight, and I am itching for a challenge. Many important warriors have gathered in the large hall to celebrate a recent hunt, giving me no shortage of capable warriors to test my strength with. I'll pick the strongest, Lane. Lane and I sit in front of each other, preparing ourselves for the game. We put our arms on the table while a third fighter holds our fist stills. Push! With a loud thud, I slam Lane's fist into the table, earning a shower of cheers from the other warriors gathered around us. My opponent glares at me and mumbles something about accepting defeat. Don't be too hard on yourself. You did good. Oh, look at that. I won the peasant revolt. What a surprise. I don't think I even won it. I think my minions won it for me. Actually, another thing. How's the retinue look? Oh, wow. We could really beef up the retinue. I think that's going to be the next thing I spend some money on. So we are going to need some cash to do this. How are those doing? Getting there, slowly but surely. Betrothal, betrothal. We seem to be bringing in quite a lot of cash too, which is nice. I lack of patience. I recently lost a game of arm wrestling, and Godai Witter has approached me, wanting to talk about my temper. Patience is something that comes from within, my acquaintance explains. I clench my fist, a gesture not lost on the man. You need some guidance, he finally says. You clearly need more hobbies. I will say patiently, and if he keeps on at it, then I will punch the man. I tried to be nice, and then it was time to not be nice. Build stables? No. Retinue. Retinue, retinue, retinue. Which we can definitely afford. So, what do we want in it? More pikes and archers? More heavy infantry and archers? 2010, 2010... Right, this is more pikemen than archers. I think we're going to go for a skirmish retinue. Heavy infantry and archers. Like, heavy infantry is definitely where our forte lies. Get 2 of those. Group you together. Move you down here. Group. Although those are definitely not as strong as these 20 and 40. What about the pikeman retinue? Yeah, the pikeman attack and defense is really good there. The archers aren't as strong though. 2010, 2010, 20, 20. Yeah, it's definitely useful having some archers in good position, so we'll try and train up a decent number, and then otherwise we'll go outside of that. The hospital in Sudermanland has seen an increase in the amount of people looking for food and shelter recently. It can barely provide the food as it is. Perhaps this could be a good opportunity to make an impression. Make the preparations at once. 200 ducats, yes. We'll bring in the cash from elsewhere. Turkey! Alms and other supplies have been brought into the hospital. It'll make life much easier for those in need. The question now is how to present this extraordinary gift. It's a gift from the Emperor. The realm provided this offering. I am doing it for the people. The realm provided this offering. I am gregarious. That's helpful, because that's going to beef up my diplomacy. Which from the start has been my best trait anyway. That's actually probably one of the reasons I've had so few problems with the vassals. Because I can just talk them down. Yes, Fitiod is pissed because I revoked his titles. I do kind of want you to not lose to Estonia, though. That would be nice. I find myself lying in bed all day, the act of getting up almost as difficult as that of the act of ruling. Food tastes bland, and my time spent with friends doesn't bring me the joy it once did. I don't really understand why, but I hate my life. Alright, so we're now carrying a bunch of stuff. Stables has just been built. Gastric land still waiting on. My cynical comments have made people look at things my way. I've created more cynics. No well they'll keep up with me, though. I can more cynic them! A famous bard named Orvar has arrived at my court, lured by the tales of my family's generosity towards all artists and craftsmen. He hopes to join my court and offer his services as an illustrious patron of the arts as I am. Sure. Ooh. Yeah. Of course, you are welcome here. 23 diplomacy. Jarl Holston the Lame is better at it, but at least that is another rather good diplomat that we can rely upon should we need to. Who are you raiding? Can you please not? Oh, I need to get some more generals. Alright, so we want to search all. We want military-minded people. We're going to... Oh, no, we can't bribe you yet. We need more money. Right. Your looting is done. Asfala has progressed far beyond us. Actually, you know what? We're going to grab the ship with all the cash. We're going to send you back to drop the money off. And then you can come back. 66 ships is more than enough to carry the rest. A small spear throwing competition would be good. I'll amaze everyone with my spear throwing skills. Everyone attending the spear throwing competition seems to be having a great time. They are partaking in the contest, conversing and laughing together. Perhaps the merriment is a bit too much, as a spear is carelessly hurled into the field as someone is still out there measuring the distance of the previous throw. Oh no! That's my Chancellor! I was just saying how good he is. Oh well. After dozens of spears have been hurled through the air, a sole victor emerges. No one's managed to throw further than me, because they know what would happen if they did. Having spent hours swinging your sword, it is clear that your technique is getting better. You know the essence of every possible strike to utilize in a fight. I've become a warrior. Speaking of being a warrior, I wish to have warrior training. Cost me 300 renown, but I think that's worth it. Odin would be proud of you, Grease tells me, wiping the sweat from her brow, reminding me that our sparring match has gone on longer than planned. Cocking her head, the woman concludes, "You are good at this, my friend." Heavy foot troops, plus 25%. That is why I want heavy infantry. One of the reasons. Now, if I could get heavy infantry commander as well as that, that would just be ridiculous. Right, where to next? We could totally raid Cyprus. Let's do that. And my Chancellor has unfortunately died, but we did just get a really good, very loyal Chancellor ourselves. We were trying to improve relations with Anjou. So you can go ahead and do that. Gastric land is still building, but we are not building anything anywhere else, but that's because our treasure fleet has not arrived home yet. Tony's finished the education in the ways of the faith. Good for you. And Freya needs an education. We will send you to learn diplomacy. And the best man for the job's already doing it. Oh, I could arrest Sweden. Interesting. Okay, so what I want to do is grab you to go to Sweden. Don't know what it is that they've done. Are they trying to plot an intrigue or something? Yeah, they're trying to get me killed. No, they're trying to fabricate a claim on me. You are currently in a war, so refusing this would be a very bad idea. %, chance of success. Even with the warrior there. Oh, is that because he's not actually here? He's in Man at the moment. How many troops can he raise? A paltry number. I think what I need to do is send these guys home, however. Thank you, Ottar. I'm going to keep this money in the bank just in case. I was informed the heathen pope has decided to declare a thing. Thank you, Ottis. Oh, have you converted? Yay! You converted. Excellent. So Novgorod is now also Germanic. The faith is spreading. Wow, Sunni has done really well. So apparently the Abrahamic religions can rarely do well. Well, alright then. I think I can wait until my troops return. So how bad is this crusade going to be? I'm going to assume not very. I can't even click on it. It's that bad. Everyone's pledging. And they've revoked the title from Svitjod. That's very annoying. So, Estonia, how loyal are you exactly? You're actually pretty loyal. Although, that's interesting. He's actually wanting to trigger a war. Okay, so I think that some of the money that I just grabbed is going to have to go into new retinue. 2,500 heavy infantry, that's looking pretty strong. I think I would like some more archers. Something like that, perfect. And in that case, this fleet can continue raiding, because I'm not going to be fighting Sweden anymore. They might try to trigger that uprising. I doubt that they will, personally, but I can at least be in a position to repel borders. Oh no, you bastards! That was really expensive. That cost me like 300 ducats. The place I was trying to convert just converted to something else. My liege, I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from ooh. Yes, ask him politely. If I can stop Estonia and Svitiot from joining it. Do not speak to me of obligations and duties. I may be your vassal, but does not make you a slave. I'm within my right to associate with whichever faction I wish. Okay, well I have a plan for this. Antagonize him. If he wants a war, I'll give him a war. Edler needs education. You are definitely getting that in learning. Sign a guardian. Learning. Freya. Send. Chancellor Orvar is doing a fantastic job. I would like to have more feudal vassal opinion, please. Tyke Coulson is captured in battle, is now my prisoner. Yeah, I don't want to become a dynastic kinslayer, thanks very much. Olafur was taken. You, however, I will. Alright, send you back to Sudmanland. And we'll have to go and hire those troops again. Damn it. Like I said, that was not cheap. Down there. Oh, that's the cylinder one. Vestfordet is up here, isn't it? I don't actually know where the other rebels are. Oh, he said yes this time. Okay, good. Discovered blacking a plot, plus 175. Damn right. Okay, we can stop antagonizing him now. He knew what was coming. He knew the headsman's axe was just being sharpened, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Marshal Berry has come to me with a suggestion. My lord, it's my opinion that Viking YouTuber would make an excellent commander. I disagree, sorry. But actually that is a very good point. We should go and get more commanders. How many do we need? I think this was something I was actually going to do. We need 3 more, so you invite to court, you bribe, invite to court, and you bribe, invite to court. Okay. Spending money I don't have. Fantastic. Make you a commander. Make you a commander. As I am spending a pleasant moment alone with an attractive cook, the wretched child Turhey comes upon us and promptly starts chiding us about morals. If I catch her, I'll give her a good hiding! I'm angry! Turhey the vile boar went around and told everyone lies about me as childish revenge for the deserved beating I gave her. Stupid child. Evero. Oh, you're creating things, fine. And you. Flight commander, send. Okay, so we've got all the commanders in place. Oh, I can now actually click on that? Nope, I can't. Can't click on that crusade at all. It's just like, yeah, we've given up before we even started. If I ever manage to take control of one of these, then I'll create the Irish Grand Republic. History is a subject that's always fascinated you, and you've spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. There are many lessons to be learned from his conquests in the East. Indeed. Actually, when... Oh, sacrifice. Oh, it's this one. Choose military aspect. Okay, I have to be a hero before I can do that. That's what I actually meant to do, and I got the Fissum, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Childhood focus. Princess Musa. Whoops. Don't do that. I would like for you to learn to punch stuff. Definitely. Meanwhile, the raids continue. Where's my other? Oh, there you are. And you should be at full strength now, so we wanted to hire like one more unit. Apparently I can't afford it. Ah, that's really annoying. What's the building that allows you to get more retinue? Is it Huskarls? No, it's the training ground, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, gastric land. Could build something. Like... Huskarl training? Or weaponsmith? Weaponsmith, there we are. And Stockholm needs to build something so I can keep this upgrading if possible. Need more money for that though. And we're still spending money on reinforcing the retinues. I'm sure there's a way of seeing how much this is costing us. I just don't remember how. No. No. Wait, King of Estonia, you've lost the Swedish title. Who's the King of Sweden then? Nupper of Svitjod. Yoink. What? Oh, because Svitjod doesn't have the same laws as us. It's Gavelkind. All the others are primogeniture. Oh, so this counts as having reigned for at least 10 years. Vassals can't be fighting each other. No count or higher tier vassal of this title is negative opinion. So I have vassals fighting each other right now. And then I need to keep their relations positive. But it only needs to be vassals in this area. So the Chief of Austergautland, for example, should really be a Jarl of Austergautland. Transfer vassalage, because yeah, we're over. Because we seized that, I guess it's... Oops, no. It's Vesterholm. Right? Vista. Jedvard the Lewd. Where the hell is this province? Vesterbotten. Why is that part of Austergaut land? It's not. It's part of Lapland. Which is a title I can create, and I probably should. Earldom of Lapland, where is it? I literally just created it. Oh, it's the Norland. Okay, it says I own it. There it is. Change its name. Alright, so that's you happy. We still have one too many vassals, however. However, you are actually... No, you are part of Svitjod. Who's your liege? Me. Vista. And Vista's in Austergautland, right? It's not a title I can transfer. Okay. And Burger of Just is loyal to me. You'll be of Smallland. Does Smallland exist? Don't think so. Yes, it does. Well, Burger should be yours. There we are. So I'm looking for small shields. Anything which is this size is fine. Like this one, Kemi. Kemi currently belongs to the wrong person. So Kemi is in the Duchy of Kola, which we don't control. Novgorod does. So never mind. Still over the vassal limit. Who am I lacking? I mean, one other thing that I could do is, for example, create the Kingdom of Ireland or the Kingdom of France or something like that. The Kingdom of France might not necessarily be a bad idea because they will fight against the Aslamids and others, Dauphin, to try and create or to take more of the Kingdom of France. I am somewhat tempted to make Karl the King of France. Do it. That's really tightened up my vassal limit. We do have an extremely strong vassal here now, but he's also super duper loyal. 13,000, yeah, he's definitely a little bit dangerous. But that's fine. I want him to be strong because I want him to start wrestling territory away from those around him. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, crikey, it's the end of the episode, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this. If you are, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notifications when I put up new content in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then check out my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a Twitch channel. If you haven't found me live over there yet, you can find that at twitch.tv/MordredViking. If you haven't checked out the other members of the Succession series, you can find links to their channels in the description below as well. Thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this, and I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye!